Number 1, in the example problem, that number equals 5 times 10 to the negative ninth. What is the standard form of 10 to the negative ninth? So, in the number 10, the decimal point is at the end. You're going to move the decimal 9 times to the left because it's negative 9, so we know it's a small number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And fill it in with zeros. Your answer should be 0.000000001 and 0 if you put the 0 on at the end. Number 2, write a number that is greater than 1 in scientific notation. Explain how you know that it is greater than 1. I'm going to pick any number. I'm going to say 5,200 is my number. To write that in scientific notation, I'm going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3 times. I get 5.2 times 10 to the third power. Number 3, explain why you might want to write very large and very small numbers like the ones in the example problem in scientific notation. Scientific notation takes less time to write than writing out all the zeros. Number 4, write the numbers in scientific notation. So for the first one, you're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 6.08 times 10 to the negative 7. For part B, you're going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times and get 9.2 times 10 to the negative 8th power. Write 2.06 times 10 to the 10th in standard form, so I'm going to move that decimal point 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fill it in with zeros. It should be 206 and then 8 more zeros. That number is 20,600,000,000,000,000,000. Use the information in the table to solve the problem. Write each population in scientific notation. For China, I'm going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. 1.39 times 10 to the 9th power. For Germany, I'm going to move the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I get 8.27 times 10 to the 7th power. And for Martinique, you're going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 4.05 times 10 to the 5th. It says the population of Germany is about how many times the population of Martinique. Explain your reasoning. Times means multiply, but how many times means how many times greater. So you're going to divide. I'm going to divide 8.27 times 10 to the 7th divided by 4.05 times 10 to the 5th. When you solve that, 8.27 divided by 4.05, you get about 2. It's a big long decimal, so I'm going to round it to 2, times 10 to the 2nd power. But I take that decimal and I move it 2 times, so I get 200. 200 times greater. Number 7, a scientist uses 2.8 times 10 to the 12th cells in one experiment, which is 2,000 times the number of cells she uses on a second experiment. Write the number of cells the scientist used in her second experiment in scientific notation. I'm going to multiply 2.8 times 10 to the 12th times 2,000. I'm first going to write 2.8 in standard form, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and fill it in with zeros. You should have 11 zeros in the problem, times 2,000. And you will get 5.6 times 10 to the 12th power. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It should be to the 15th power. I accidentally kept the exponent instead of changing it. It should be to the 15th power. 5.6 times times 10 to the 15th.